Alright guys, how are yous? In this video, I'm going to show you how to examine your own food diary by looking at your sleep, your protein, your fats, your carbs and your vegetable intake and see where the improvement needs to be made. That's going to give you faster and better results. And it's going to be a really useful skill to have going forward. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this woman here. This is a food log I received last week. She's a female, obviously 65 kilos, and yeah, we're just going to have a look at her food log and see where she can adjust a few things to get better results. So just before we dive into that, I just want you to make sure that you know your portion sizes. So for women, you need approximately, we're just going to leave this as a baseline for now. It's going to be different for everyone based on your size and your goals and your activity levels. But just for the sake of this video, to make it easy, and for you to do this easy at home, we're going to say women need 4 portions of protein, 4 to 6 portions of vegetables, 4 portions of carbohydrates and 4 portions of fats. And you can see there what is a portion size based on that picture, but you probably know it already. So let's dig in. What I'm going to do is, the most important thing first is have a look at her sleep, which is down the bottom here. And you can see here that sleep is not specified, so she basically left it blank and didn't fill it out. And this is the most critical part of your food log. I'm going to make that clear in the future and turn it into SLEEP or something, because I got a few blank ones back. Your sleep is going to be more important than your food, actually. If you're not sleeping, your life is going to suck, because you're not going to be able to do anything or be willing to do anything, because you're going to be so tired all the time. And it does so much messed up things with your hormones that really hinder any fat loss or muscle gain or performance goals that you might have. So sort your sleep out, get 8 hours a night. I know that this woman is sleeping 8 hours a night and doesn't have any trouble sleeping, so just for the sake of this video, I'm going to say that she got 8 hours sleep every night. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up the notepad. So out of 8 hours sleep a night over a given week, I'm going to just say that she did 56 out of 56 hours, which is 100%. So this woman has super habits regards her sleep. Don't know what kind of quality the sleep is. It's too much for this video, but for now we're just going to say that she's sleeping 8 hours a night, 7 days a week, so she's bang on in that regards. Now let's look at her protein. We're going to look at protein first because it is the most important macronutrient. Proteins, fats, carbohydrates, macronutrients. It is the most important macronutrient out of the three for performance, for getting stronger, for getting faster, for building muscle and losing fat, for your body composition. Protein is the dog's balls. So you need to be eating enough protein over a given day and over a given week to see any type of results. If you're not eating enough protein, I'm not going to say training is a waste of time, because it's definitely not, but you are seriously leaving easy results on the table. Okay, just by adding in an extra couple of portions a day, it'll go so far regards your performance and your body composition, how you look. So let's look at protein. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all the protein sources that we see. So if you come here to Monday, we have for breakfast porridge and a spoon of honey. So we got no protein there. Look at lunch, we have a slice of brown bread and a slice of ham. I'm not even going to count that slice of ham as a portion of protein. Portion of protein is a palm of protein. It is a little bit, it might give her a couple of grams, but just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to count it. And then for dinner, we've got potato, chicken Kiev, carrots, broccoli, peppers. So we will have, in a chicken Kiev, there's probably a palm of protein in that chicken Kiev. So we're going to count that chicken Kiev as 1 palm of protein. So that's our first one. And then if we look at the extra bit, so a little snack, maybe later on in the day, yogurt, kiwi, orange, and 2 rice cakes. So yogurt is a portion of protein, but it depends on what you're eating. It's very hard to say because there is no portion quantities with this, but I'm just going to, for the sake of it, I'm just going to count it as 1. But a small pot of yogurt definitely isn't a portion of protein. You need to be getting a little bit more than a small pot of yogurt. But the yogurt plus the ham earlier that she had in the day, I'm just going to count them two as one portion. Alright, so let's go up to Tuesday. So we got 2 portions of protein on Monday. How many did she have Tuesday? Breakfast, none. Lunch, we got a tuna tomato sandwich. So we're going to guess that that's a tin of tuna, which is 1 palm of protein, which is good. A chicken wrap and a veg. We're going to say that she had a chicken fillet, 1 chicken fillet on her chicken wrap, which is another 1. And yogurt, banana, orange, 2 rice cakes, and cereal bar. Okay, again, that yogurt's probably a half a portion. I'm just not going to count it for the sake of this video, and so I'm just going to leave it blank. So we have another 2 portions of protein on Tuesday. Wednesday, 2 Weetabix for breakfast. No protein there. Cheese toasty for lunch. No protein there. Steak, potato, turnip, and carrot for dinner. Sounds nice. That's 1 portion of protein in the steak. And then for evening time, any snacks, Jaffa cakes, some fruit and crackers, we have no protein. So we've got 1 portion of protein on Wednesday. Let's see, Thursday, porridge for breakfast, scone for lunch, chicken and potato wobbles for dinner. So we got 1 portion of protein with that chicken. Yogurt, orange, banana, and 2 chocolate biscuits. And then again, we got a half of a portion with the yogurt. I'm just going to add this half of a yogurt, half a portion of yogurt, plus the half that we had on Tuesday that I didn't count, and I'm just going to count them as 1 added together. Okay, so again, not ideal because I don't have specific amounts, but that'll do for now. Let's have a look at Friday for breakfast. Porridge again, so we got no protein there. Toast and banana for lunch, no protein there. A Super Mac chicken burger. We probably have 1 chicken fillet in that burger, or chicken, whatever that chicken burger is made of. I'm not actually sure what they're made of. Chicken feet and chicken tails. We're going to count that as 1 portion. And orange and rice cakes for snack. We have no protein there. I'm just going to assume that you guys know what protein is, what foods are protein. If not, just refer back to the fundamental nutrition system, and you'll see the list of proteins and in there. Okay, Saturday breakfast, Weetabix is not a protein, is a carb. And then just moving on to later in the day, steak, 1 bar of dairy milk, 1 rice cake. Okay, so the only portion we have of protein there is that steak. And then last day, Sunday, toast for breakfast, sausages and rashers for lunch. I'm going to just count that as 1. Not sure how many she had of each, but we're just going to count it as 1 portion of protein. Hash browns and eggs. Not sure how many eggs exactly. I'm just going to leave that as 1. I'm just going to leave the sausage and rasher plus the eggs. It could be 2, but I'm going to leave it as 1 for now. Chicken and vegetable wraps. I'm going to guess that as 1 chicken breast. And then for this evening, the evening time, 3 ginger nut biscuits and 6 sweets. Does not contain any protein. So let's have a look over the given week. We're going to add them up. So Monday, we have 2 portions. Tuesday, 3, 4, Wednesday, 5, Thursday, 6, 7, Friday, 8, Saturday, 9, 10, and 11. Cool, so I hope that makes a lot of sense. So over the given week, we've added all the protein sources up, and we have 11 palms of protein. You know that you need 4 palms of protein a day as a woman. Some is a little bit less, some is a little bit more, but most of these are going to be about 4. So this lady had 11 out of 28, which is about 40%. Doesn't seem to want to do the percentage there for me, but this lad here is 40% of protein over the given week. So that is probably where we'd start off if we're going to make any adjustments. Tell this lady you need to be getting 4 portions of protein a day because, like I said earlier, you are leaving easy gains on the table here. Remember, protein builds your muscle, protein repairs your muscles from the training sessions that you have. If you're not getting enough protein, again, I don't want to say you're wasting your time training, but you're seriously, like, you don't understand how easy it is to get way better results just by including more protein in towards your diet. So we could make suggestions like there was no protein added in for breakfast, so we could make easy suggestions like just add in 1 portion of protein in towards your breakfasts, and then maybe add another portion of protein in towards a lunch or a dinner. So something simple. So just ask this lady to have a look over the weekend at the cookbooks, at other people's examples of what they have for breakfast, and just make it happen throughout the week. And we wouldn't even go any further than that for the first 2 weeks until she's got that nailed and she's got a 100% protein record every single week, or close to 100%. Cool. So next one we're going to move on to is the fats. So I just change the color. We're going to do the fats in blue. So fats, really important functions hormonally, and they are also really good for balancing your calories up and down. So it's important that you never drop your fats too low, because what will tend to happen is that your calories will take a massive drop because fats have so much calories in them. So if you take too much fat out of your diet, your calories will drop quite a bit, which then in turn will stop your fat loss progress if that's your goal, or it'll kill your performance because you're not eating enough. Your fat loss will slow down because you're not eating enough calories, so your metabolism will slow down with it. So it's important that we keep the fat levels up nice and high, and we only drop them down when it's necessary. So let's have a look at fats. We're going to count all fats together. We're not going to split them up into good and bad because it's just going to be too much for this video. So let's look again. Monday for breakfast, porridge and a spoon of honey. We got no fat there. Meal 2, slice of brown bread and ham. We got no fat there. Might be a bit of butter on the brown bread, but I can't tell. I'm just going to leave it out for now. For dinner, potatoes, chicken Kiev, carrots, broccoli, peppers. No fats there. And then for extra, we got no fats. Okay, so your fats are going to be things like your nuts, your seeds, your butters, avocados, oils, stuff like that. I'm just going to run through these a little bit quicker now. Okay, so Tuesday morning we got none. For lunch we don't have any. For dinner we don't have any. And for evening time we don't have any. Then let's look at Wednesday. For breakfast, nothing. Cheese toasty, there's our first little bit of fat there. Cheese toasty, I'm going to just count that as 1 portion of the 1 ton of fat cheese toasty. Steak, potato, turnip, carrot, nothing there. 2 Jaffa cakes, orange, banana, crackers, and not really anything there. Thursday is the same, porridge, a scone for lunch, chicken and potato waffles for dinner, yogurt, orange, banana, and 2 chocolate biscuits. They will have 1 ton of fat, not the best type of fat, but we'll just count it as a ton of fat for now. Friday, porridge for breakfast, toast, banana, chicken mac burger and garlic fries. We're going to count that as, let's see, we're going to count that to probably 2 tons of fat in there. So I'm just going to do 2 little marks if I can. 1, 2. So we got 2 fats there. And orange and 2 rice cakes, no fat. Saturday morning, Weetabix again for breakfast, no fats. Steak, onions and chips for dinner. 1 bar of dairy milk chocolate and 1 rice cake. We're going to count that as 1 fat. We 1 ton of fat in that bar of dairy milk. Okay, and then Sunday, toast, sausage, rasher, hash brown and eggs. There's probably 2 tons of fat there. So I'm going to count it at 1. Be on the conservative side. And vegetable wraps, chicken vegetable wraps, 3 ginger nut biscuits and 6 sweets. There's probably 1 serving of fat in there. And again, not the greatest type of fat from biscuits and stuff. So, fats are the same. We need 4 portions a day. Particularly, cannot say that word. Particularly, anyway, specifically, 4 tons of healthy fats. But for the case of this video, we're just going to add all the total fats up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 28 over the week. So then we're just going to pop them fats in. 7 out of 28, 25%. Why can't I do the percent sign? I don't know. Anyway, that's 25% from the fats. Okay, so basically what that means is that she's really under eating in her calories because her fats are so low. For every ton of fat, there is 150 calories. So if she's leaving out here 14 tons of fats, she's leaving a boatload of calories out over the week. And this is typical of most people when they try and lose weight or anything like that. They'll drop calories too low and actually eat less, way too less. So you'd be so surprised how much food you actually need to eat. Probably the biggest problem, not the biggest problem, the biggest theme that I see when people try to get in better shape is that they're eating too little. You need to eat way more than you actually think, and that's a good thing. Why would you eat less when you can eat more? Doesn't sound better to do it that way. Okay, cool. Next, we're going to move on to carbohydrates. So I'm just going to go really quick through these ones. Carbohydrates, I'm going to do, let's see, in green. Okay, porridge and a spoon of honey. 1. Slice of brown bread. 2. Potato. 3. Kiwi, orange, rice cakes. I'm just going to count that as 4. Probably a little bit more than that. I'm just going to count it as 4 from now. 1. On Tuesday, tomato sandwich. Got 2 slices of bread equal 1 portion. So we have 1 portion there. Chicken wrap and veg. That chicken wrap is going to be 1. It's going to mark them there. Yogurt, banana, orange, 2 rice cakes, cereal bar. That is 1, 2. Going to count them as 2. 2 Weetabix on Wednesday. Portion of carb. Potato. Portion of carb. And Jaffa cakes, orange, banana, crackers. It's probably about 2 altogether with all of them. So again, just refer back to the portion sizes from the nutrition system. 1 cupped handful equals a portion. It's about a cupped handful is about between 20 and 30 grams of carbs. Is 1 portion, which is probably what she has in that porridge. 1 for porridge, 1 for scone, 1 for potato waffles, and 1 for orange banana chocolate biscuits. Friday, porridge 1, toast and banana. Probably 3, but we're just going to count as 2. Orange rice cakes. Another 1. Moving on to the weekend. Weetabix Saturday. Onions, chips. We're going to count them chips as 1. Could be 2. Don't know specifically. Rice cake and a bar of dairy milk. So them 2 together will be 1 portion. And then toast is 1. Hash brown, not going to count them. Probably a half. Vegetable wraps. We're going to count them vegetable wraps as another 1. And 6 sweets and 3 ginger nut biscuits. We're going to count as another 1. Alright, cool. So we're going to add them up. They're not the best sources of carbohydrates. So, but again, we're just going to do it like the fats. We're just going to add them all up to make it easier for the sake of this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, Friday, 18, 19, 20, Saturday, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Good stuff. So this lady is, we're just going to say 28. 28 is 100% on her carbohydrates. Okay, basically the more active you are, the more carbohydrates you can get to eat. So in some cases, women, instead of the carbs being out of 28, if you're really active, like you're doing a lot of training and your job is active as well, it depends, you could be eating up to 70 portions of carbs a week, or a month, or a week. Okay, but just for the sake of this video, we're just going to keep it real simple, 4 portions of carbs a day. And then for the vegetables is what we have left. We're going to add them up really quick. I'm not even going to highlight the vegetables on this one, I'm just going to add them up myself here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, we got 6 portions of vegetables over the given week. That's probably how much we need to be getting in a given day. 6, 7. So vegetables, we have 6 vegetables out of the 28 that she needs to be eaten, which is about 20% of the total. Okay, so you can see there, now it's really clear. Protein, she's getting 40% of her needs. Fats, she's getting 25% of her needs. Carbohydrates, she's getting 100% of her needs. And vegetables, she's getting 20% of the needs. So like I said a couple of minutes ago, the biggest theme that I get with the food logs is people are not eating enough. And it's hard to grasp that in your head, to understand that. But I'm not kidding. The magic starts to happen when you focus on getting stronger. Get stronger and eat more food, and the magic starts to happen. The cravings will get reduced. You'll want less cravings because you're more satisfied. Hormonally, you're at optimal. Yeah, and that's all we're going to do for this video. I was going to run through the 90-10 split, which I just realized is going to make that look really confusing. So we're going to leave it at that for that video. I want you guys to do that yourself on your own food diaries over the next couple of weeks when I ask you, and let me know how you get on in the group. Okay, thank you.